So very good evening, all my dear friends. So today we have yet another successful candidate of this year's NABARD 2022 examination, Tanuja. And Tanuja will let us know all about herself. And my heartiest congratulations to you, Tanuja, for making into NABARD 2022 select list.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Tanuja, what was your day's attempt? How many attempts were given for this examination, NABARD earlier or what?
Sir, this is my second attempt. In my last attempt, I have given under General Agriculture stream, specialist stream. I was still I went till interview, but I couldn't make it to the finalist. So this is my second attempt. But this year I have attempted in the generalist stream.
Okay, good. So we will explore this more later on, that how agriculture student finally cracked into generalist stream.
Yes, for sure.
Right. So yeah, you can. What is your educational background? Your UG or you have done your PG? What you have been doing these days when you passed out?
Yes, sir. So my graduation is in BSC Agriculture in Andhra University in Andhra Pradesh. Later on, I have done my PG in Agribusiness Management in Anand Agriculture University. My PG was completed in 2020. After that, in 2021, I have given the attempt, as I said earlier, and this is my second attempt. I was I was so clear that I want to go to NABARD only because my interest and everything fit for this job. So I was focusing this.
Job satisfaction is most important in this nowadays. We may be getting some 2 lakhs of salary in some MNC, but if job satisfaction is not there, that's not good. So definitely your educational background and all will cater to the rural development also while working with NABARD. Yes. Okay, fine. So now, Tanuja, coming on to your preparation strategy, we would like to know. See, there are major two phases of examination: phase 2 and phase 1 and phase 2. In phase 1, again, we have qualifying and non-qualifying sections, merit and non-merit section, better to say. So, how you prepared both these sections? Could you explain to the aspirants of this year?
Yes, sir. First, I was concentrating on this merit section, ARD, ESI, and GA. As I'm an agri graduate, this ARD was easy for me, and I could not say easy, but compared to relative to other candidates,
I
was used to, and your master notes is pretty much simple, and it made my job more easier. And this after that ESI, I have for ARD and ESI, what I have done is I have clearly analyzed the previous papers. I have found what the exam is demanding, and I have written from which topics the questions are coming. Clearly, there is a trend when I have seen from past 4 years, there is a trend from where they are asking. I have clearly noted them down, and my strategy was I have thought that I should focus on these areas only first. Later on, if the time permits, I'll go to next other areas. In that way only I have proceeded in my first attempt also, and it worked out. The questions were in that area only. As you already said, you used to say in the live classes also, some important topics from these areas only the questions that only I have followed, sir, for ARD and ESI also. The static topics are pretty much like very much confined to some topics only. The questions, those topics only I have covered. And next, coming to the this schemes, sir, I have my approach was pretty much like sorted and segregated. Like I prepared a digital notes in Evernote app. Like I have through ministry wise, and I have prepared the notes, and in the ministry also from year wise, the latest year 2022, next 2021, like that I've prepared. It made my job easy. Initially it was difficult for me to prepare the notes. Later on, I highlighted them with colors and all in 4 columns, like first scheme name, next the year, in which year, and the next the objective and the important points, few important points, not like not a lot of notes. And in the 4th column I've mentioned the budget allocation and whatever the important figures. In this way I have prepared the notes. It took time, but it was, trust me, sir, it helped me a lot for means this ESI and ARD, both the schemes. In this way only I have prepared, and whatever the latest updates and all, I used to add at the end, like as we have flexibility in the digital notes. And regarding the scheme, that is the thing I have done. And reports, what I've done is I used to like note the simple statements. I used to note in a A4 size papers, and I have sticked it in my room, in my study room. I used to daily I used to see. I used to see in such a way that not to remember, just I used to see, and it automatically sit in my brain. That's what happened for all the reports, like census and agri-census, livestock, and forest report. All this kind of reports. That was my strategy. And economic survey and budget. Also, I prepared the similar A4 in the A4 size sheets and notes, and I sticked it on the wall.
Okay. One main problem what the agriculture fraternity students ask me, you are from agriculture also. See, they are afraid of appearing in generalist due to ESI section. So was it that you were having some fear with the ESI section, or it went on smoothly for you as well?
No, sir, nothing like that. As I said, I've analyzed the previous papers, and I have followed a smart strategy. What people actually, the agri graduates, my friends and all, what they say is the syllabus is so much very vast, we cannot complete them, and it is very difficult to tackle. Then that is wrong. We should not take the back step by seeing the syllabus. We should there is a trick for every exam. We have to know what the exam's demand is. If agri graduates go in this way, definitely we can have so many.
Right. One more thing we can give message to them. See, the ESI portion or syllabus, it will go on. It's pretty vast, as said by THANUJA also. But the demand of the examination, as she was saying, is the current ESI. You don't have to delve too much deeper into the static portions of the ESI. Just 3-4 months, whatever the ESI related things from the static syllabus is going on, that you have to see, right? So in that way, you have to cover the ESI and don't get afraid of the things. So once your prelims was over, THANUJA, with all your preparation, you started preparation for mains, or you waited for the results?
Sir, actually, the time was tough for me because my mother was very ill, so I couldn't start immediately. I also messaged you that I didn't start the preparation, and you told that that was very much motivating for me. Thank you so much for that. And somehow, in the minimum time, whatever the time I got, I very efficiently have used and made it to this.
Right. So, see, it means the first paper we'd like to talk about is the English section, because it has the equal weightage of 100 marks. So, how you prepared for this English section for the examination?
So for English, I already had good background for English, like my school and all. It was very good. And what I've done is I used to read the newspapers, like editorial. I used to read every day. That has helped me. And I bought your course, English descriptive course. I used to practice every day, whatever the time was left. I used to practice, and you used to give me the feedback. I was improving day by day. Whatever the inputs given by you, I was incorporating, and I improved. Later on, there was a clear improvement from my last year attempts. I feel that my marks could have improved this year. The main thing is we have to put our fingers on the keyboard, and we have to practice for English. That is the only way.
See, all the aspirants listening out to THANUJA, as she said clearly, though she has a good background of the English, that is one thing, THANUJA. But even though she could have said that I know the English, I can manage in the examination, I can do. But even though she practiced, so you have to flex your fingers, and the message given by THANUJA is very important. If you don't flex your fingers, if you are very good at English, then also you'll be scoring this. Because the need of the examination is different with IBPS based examination. You have to flex your fingers in the laptop or whatever computer you have, so that you can practice with the keyboard. This is the message given by THANUJA. That is, I also agree with that. This is very, very, very important. Now coming on to the other two sections, how your objective went this year for your mains, and how you practice for the descriptive of your mains.
So for the descriptive, as you have given the clearly, you have differentiated the topics, and under that you have given few model answers. I thoroughly followed them, and I also made notes out of it, and I have added value to that content what you have given, and I made sure the facts and figures are handy to me. I kept separate notes, and I was revising day to day, and I have kept this target of for first day I should complete this much of chapters, and in that manner I have proceeded. At the end, I had my notes ready, and I've thoroughly revised it, and I used to practice and upload. You were giving the feedback, and I corrected, and somehow, so the main thing is we have to make ourselves easy with the pressure of the exam. That the time, and the time, there is a time constraint. Though we have the information, within the limited time we have to complete the exam. That is a main challenge. So the only way out is practicing.
Right. How is your objective, Tanuja, this year?
Yes. Objective was compared to last year, I was in specialist stream. Compared to last year, this year the questions and all are very different. It was, I don't say it is very good. I need to see my marks. Okay, sir, it went well, I guess. Like, no, more than average.
No, it will be well. That's why you are selected, right?
But descriptive went very well, sir. I have to say big thanks to you. Because of you only, you predicted the questions, and in that I was like, my preparation was in that line only. It worked out very well.
Okay. Thanks for the gesture, Tanuja. And how was your experience in the official interview of NABARD? How it went? How was your conversation with the panel members over?
Sir, there were, in my interview was in Hyderabad. There were around 15 members. I was the first one to be in. The panel members were very much cordial, and they have started with my first they asked me to introduce myself, and later on they asked about my UG. As I'm agri graduate, they were interested like to know more, and there was a RAVE program in UG. Right. In the final year, they were stressing more on that, and how did you impact, how your work impacted in that village. And later on they were asking about my internships. My internship was in Amul, in GCMMF, Gujarat Cooperative. Yes. They were asking about that, and there were 2 internships for me. They stressed on those 2 internships, and then they asked about my village, and what was the NABARD's work in my state and in my village, and what are my favorite initiatives of NABARD. The Sureka ma'am, panel member, she asked me, what are your tell me your 3 favorite initiatives of NABARD, and I have prepared for this by seeing the transcripts and all, whatever you have shared. I've listed down all the questions, and I was better prepared to tackle all the questions. Okay. The interview was in that line, generalized only, sir.
Okay. So I need 2-3 suggestions. My last question to you, Tanuja, I won't take too much time. I need 2-3 questions, 2-3 suggestions would you like to give to this year's aspirants, those who are appearing for 2023, how they should work out and what errors they should not do?
Sir, actually, I have noted a few things to tell you.
Please.
Actually, a few tips I can give is, so the approach should be very much strategic. If the passive learning doesn't work, we have to analyze the previous papers and go through in that similar way only we have to go forward. Otherwise, we cannot succeed because the syllabus is vast, and that is one thing. And the second one is, like online notes, I would suggest to make the online notes, as it is very much flexible. And other one is keep daily targets and proceed in that way. And one should have this strong reason why you are preparing for the exam. Otherwise, that will be the only motivation factor. It could be anything like salary or the like area of interest, anything. Yes. Only it can drive them till the last stage. Another one is, please please maintain a like whiteboard. It is available in Amazon. If we purchase it and if we stick in our room,
Right.
it is very much useful for us. We can like put our figures and facts, because it is very much fact oriented exam. We have to go in this way.
Very good, very good, very
yes,
good,
sir.
innovative thing you told us. So we can do it.
Yes,
It's
sir.
very cheap and
Yes.
we can purchase it. Right?
Yes, yes.
So a motivation factor should be there as per Tanuja to drive us finally into this examination, right, Tanuja?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
And
thank you, Tanuja, very much for carving your time. Yes, you wanted to say something.
yes, sir. I wanted to say, sir, I owe a very, very big thanks to you, sir. When I was in a very low moment during my first attempt, as I was rejected after interview, I called you and you told me like, don't get afraid, just apply in the generalist stream. Don't be afraid of UPSC aspirants and all. I'm there, and you told me I'm there for you, and it was very much motivating for me. It was like you are like a big brother and mentor, as you say.
Yes.
You proved it, like you literally proved it. You are just a message away or call away. With a minimal fees, you are giving lot of service to the aspirants. Thank you so much for that, sir. I could say it is a social service also apart.
No. It's all your hard work, Tanuja. All you people are doing hard work. See, I am only giving the direction to the students, and this direction, if anybody works, the result will be positive, and all you
Definitely it will
aspirants
work,
are
sir.
doing, yeah, doing a great job by doing the hard work, right? So thank you,
Yes.
Tanuja, so much for carving out your time and letting the aspirants know that what they should do for 2023. Thank you,
Yes,
Tanuja.
sir. Thank you, sir.